MUYANG in that few minutes that he was in there, he was able to grab 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and did not commit a turnover. And so, was he efficient? I'd say yes. He just got into foul trouble. That's the thing. Yung early dalawa talagang mabigat yun para sa Pampanga.
Only played 4 minutes in the first quarter and then 3 more in the second before committing his 3rd foul.
Ang magiging importante naman dito, Ken, sa Giant Lanterns, if they are going to go to the 3-point, attempts or makes. So far, it's only ARCHIE CONCEPCION who's made 3s and has done well from 3s, 2 out of 4.
And Pampanga is not really known as a great 3-point shooting team. In fact, they're second to the last in terms of 3-point makes. 5.3 makes a contest.
That is right.
Egilos lalapit.
Oh yeah.
Nakatukot sa ilalim for 2 points.
I'm telling you, J.Mo Eguiluz has got this defense figured out. Once he saw that middle lane open, little pump fake, 1 dribble escape, end up with that finger roll finish.
Dilarim patiently working their offense. Hernandez, bola natapik palabas ni Renz Palma.
Yeah. Remember we talked about, interchangeable bigs para dito sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns. You lose CRUZ LALATA but you still got Renz Palma. Activity-wise, halos pareho lang yan. Maybe a little bit size advantage for CRUZ, but you're getting the same energy and the same effort with Renz Palma on the floor for the Giant Lanterns.
Pampanga forcing a shot clock violation against Batangas. Andre Armenion, ARCHIE CONCEPCION, J.Mo Eguiluz, Renz Palma, and Sunny Estel ang 5 ni Coach Medic Di Matulak.
Well, all the starters right now resting for Batangas. Samantalang it's only ARCHIE CONCEPCION's been retained to start the 3rd here for the starters.
Uy!
Oh, wow.
Nalito si Sunny Estel.
Well, maybe because of how they built their philosophies offensively, I feel he was expecting Andre Armenion to lift from the corner with that ball on the middle.
2-point lead. Panyamogan working with Kenneth Ighalo. Ambuluto. 9 on their shot clock. Ighalo cuts, but that pass broken up by Pampanga. They are in transition. Palma goes behind the back. Got tripped by Philip Panyamogan.
You see the speed and the pace of play para dito kay Renz Palma. That is what you get out of this man right here. And again, maybe size-wise, length, a little bit, favor for CRUZ LALATA, but you are not losing energy when you have Renz Palma on the floor.
Armenion, laban kay Unilarim. Still thought about it. Puts it on the deck. Still 8 on their shot clock. CONCEPCION in traffic. Bola natapek na agaw at tuluyan nang napamigay ng Pampanga. Bola babalik sa panig ng Batangas City.
Hindi ganun kadali na pumasok sa loob ng paint laban sa depensa ng Batangas. Ang bigat na binibitawan ng depensa nitong Batangas. You have not seen very few, I guess, the one with ARCHIE CONCEPCION earlier and a couple with J.Mo Eguiluz, or 3 of matter of fact for J.Mo Eguiluz, but everyone else has had a tough time getting inside the paint amidst this defense of Batangas.
11 turnovers now against Batangas City. Hernandez can't get it to go. Ambuluto inside. Count it, plus a foul. Chance for a 3-point play for John Ambuluto.
And John Ambuluto once again saving the day for the Rum Masters. Look at that, just that effort. And he has strength advantage over John Nermal, considering na rin yung kung nasaan si John Nermal on that rebound action. Pretty much left side of the floor. You got John right there up close. He's gonna make it.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Lamang na naman ang Batangas City, 38-37.
You have to remember John Ambuluto in that series against Quezon. He was pretty much one of the key guys, vital for the rotation of Coach Cholo.
Armenion dumps it down low. Bola na agaw ni Mark Olayon, one of the OGs nung championship team nitong Batangas City. J.Mo Egilos and Mark Olayon actually were teammates during that championship run in the inaugural season.
Middle ball screen fallout, ends up in the corner 3.
Rebound ending up with Pampanga. Concepcion losing it. Turnover against the Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
Again, it really goes back. If you are going to dribble penetrate against this defense of Batangas, the chances are you're going to have a difficult time. We have not seen a clean layup attempt from the Giant Lanterns, right? Aside from that one by J.Mo Egilos. Shake action.
Ighalo, short. Palma the rebound. Nermal is also in for the Giant Lanterns. Ighalo stealing his pocket. Panyamoga now. Goes in. Olayon! Wala. At may foul sa ilalim. Laban sa Pampanga, I believe.
And again, who's down there getting involved? It's your man, John Ambuluto. He is always gonna, get himself in there.
Sorry, it was against Batangas. Ambulunto whistled for his 4th foul.
Wow. Now that's the challenge with John. He plays with a lot of physicality and really madalas nagiging foul trouble sa kanya. And so, how does he stay on the floor? It matters para dito sa Batangas.
One and done by Pampanga. Hernandez, straight away free, can't connect. Egilos with a rebound. Egilos with 8 boards. Concepcion on the right side against Mark Olayon. Archie away from play, a foul whistled on Kenan Ighalo.
So far, yan ang pinakamahirap na depensahan para dito sa Batangas. Yung nasa ilalim si J.Mo Egilos.
Head of operation. Siyang 3 personal fouls. Samantala, itong Batangas City nag-downsize dito. Lalabas si Ambo. In comes Don OCHEA. So no legitimate center on this 5 of Coach Cholo Villanueva. Bounce pass down low. Great help from Levy Hernandez. Levy almost lost it. Recovers. But John Fa really pesky, poking that ball loose. John Fa on the other side, 2 points. Pampanga retakes the lead, 39-38.
Finally, the speed of John Fa producing something really good para dito sa Giant Lanterns. Made a lot of effort on that pressure, middle of the lane against Levy Hernandez with the ball.
Hernandez for free, rattles it home.
Well, he's not going to take too long to keep himself silent. He always is going to find a way to score. Sniper de Mexico going to work right now.
And that was against Archie Concepcion. Concepcion tries to answer. Can't connect. Panyamogan the rebound. Under 4 minutes left in the 3rd. Olayon. Ooh, Archie.
Archie's got to keep his cool now. He's one of the vital pieces here for the rotation of the Giant Lanterns. He's got to keep his cool.
And he has a tendency of getting a little bit heated. Ito si Archie.
Pero normally si Archie naman pag mga ganyan, lumalamig na kagad yan. I
Oo.
think he really just wants to send a message back to Olayon because previous to this play, Olayon was actually, in my opinion, trying to trash talk him when he was defending him.
Let's see here. Mark Olayon. Ooh.
Yeah, clearly right through the chest of Olayon.
Palagay ko meron nangyari previously.
Yes, there was right here on,
Diba?
on this side of the floor earlier. On the offensive end when the Giant Lanterns, when Archie had that ball right wing.
Si Archie tahimik lang yan pero palaban yan eh. Hindi yan naatras.
Yeah. He's clearly a competitor.
41-39. Panyamogan.
Good
The
fake.
shot fake. Puts it up for 3. No good. MINA clears it for Pampanga.
This is when MINA's got to start producing here for the Giant Lanterns.
John Fa makes his move.
Corner guys free, didn't see it. Finally, he did.
Mina pulls the trigger. No. Offensive rebound. Nermal floats it up and in. We are tied, 41 apiece.
His shots have been very uncomfortable pero he's making it. Doon mo makikita yung maturity sa dami ng nilaro ni John Nermal. Just staying composed amidst this defense.
Hernandez can't get it to go. Mina with another board.
Mina's got to grab and go this one. Push the rock.
Bounce pass to Larry Muyang. Again, Batangas working with a smaller lineup. Nermal can't hit the free. Ball will stay with the Giant Lanterns.
And now once Larry Muyang and J.Mo Egolas start figuring out how to play in this kind of defense of the Rum Masters, it's going to put a lot of pressure on the interior defense of Batangas.
Lamang na ulit ang Pampanga. Two former Pampanga Giant Lanterns in Joshua de la Cruz and Matt De Leon. Meanwhile, let's check in with Miss Lyra Punsalan.
Larry Muyang treats every game like a mission, every matchup a new challenge. Ngayon ko lang talaga nakakalaban lahat ng teams sa MPBL, kaya parang sa bawat isa may gusto akong patunayan, he shared. He's bringing that fire but always with humility. Palagi pa rin daw siyang nakukumpara kay Balti, but Larry is quick to set the record straight. Mas magaling si Balti, mas may napatunayan na siya sa PGL, ako wala pa, kaya saludo ako sa kanya. But make no mistake, Larry knows his worth and is proud of what they're building in Pampanga. Ang ganda ng culture namin, walang inggitan, lahat na pagbibigyan, lahat mabait. With each game, he stays grounded and grateful, proving that beyond the stats and minutes, it's character and chemistry that keep a championship team strong. Back to this.
Maraming salamat, Lyra. Larry Muyang keeping things into perspective. Alam niya, yung Balti Baltasar, talagang ano yan eh, two-time MVP,
Yeah.
arguably the greatest of all time dito in the history of the MPBL. Meanwhile, Coach Cholo Villanueva and behest.
Yeah. I don't think, at least from what we saw, I don't think that was a foul. But, you know, that attack down the lane for John Fa, it's a good thing that John is actually figuring out to play with a lot of pace and control. Let's see this once again. Goes that drive. Oh, yeah. That looked pretty much vertical.
John Fa making 2 free throws. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for the 20-year-old. De La Virgen sent back into the ball game by Coach Cholo. Pampanga with its biggest lead at 4. ABLAZA now also in, scoreless in the second period. Gets it back, puts it back in, and Batangas within 2 points, sorry.
Yeah, one of the top offensive rebounders for Batangas, said ABLAZA. But the thing that you like about said is yung offensive rebound niya, for the most part, miss niya, kuha niya. So you love that second leap ability to be able to recover and make that basket. You see this right here. Amidst the defense of GP, grabs the offensive rock and puts it back in.
Mina. When an offensive foul will be called on GP Faundo.
And that happens only because ang daming activity sa loob.
Ang gusto mo nakikita sa Batangas City, Coach Mike, they're really active on this side of the floor. Kahit pa kanina, actually ngayon, outside sila ngayon eh. Faundo, Muyang, and Nermal post and a really strong front line para dito sa Pampanga. But Batangas just keeping right in it. And now, the 6th deadlock of the game as MJ converts on that floater.
Ang kabibiliban mo dito sa dalawang team na to, nasabi ko na to kanina, yung composure. You know, the runs are gonna be fine. We expect each team to have a run. But how do you respond? That's what they're concentrated on. Ito naman, sumagot rin itong Giant Lanterns right now with that basket by Nermal.
ABLAZA for the lead. Oh, that was halfway down.
That pretty much is a range that he makes those threes.
John Fa in traffic, can't finish. Hernandez catches. Goes right at MINA. 2 free throws coming up for Levi Hernandez.
Legit scorer talaga si Levi Hernandez. On a catch and shoot, he was able to measure where the defense was. He understood the feet weren't set. So immediately attacks going middle against that defense of MINA. John Pham, showed really good minutes in this third quarter for the Giant Lanterns.
These numbers are almost a mirror image of what he had back in Season 2 with Pampanga, where he joined forces with not only JHONG BALORIA, but with Mike Wico. They formed there a deadly scoring trio for Pampanga. At pinaltan na nga siya dito ni JHONG BALORIA. Levi Hernandez exits with 15 points.
Yeah, you talk about a lot on the offense of Levi, but you love that he also is the second best blocker para dito sa Batangas. And speaks highly that the effort is not just in scoring, it's even on defending.
Nermal puts it on the deck. And OCHEA got called with that foul.
And again, it's been consistent on how they're covering John Nermal. They are not giving John Nermal a comfortable finish, not even a pull-up. They're not giving him a pull-up. They always invite him to put the ball on the floor, and then we will defend you from there.
Sonny Still comes back in for Pampanga. John Nermal at the line. Free throw shooting, 18 of 26. Ang Pampanga Giant Lanterns, almost 70%. That's really where they make their living.
That's right. Matter of fact, at the break, they were a plus 14 in attempts and a plus 9 on makes. And so that is a part of the game which the Giant Lanterns have really exploited. Getting to the line and making free throws. Although you'd like to hope if you're the Giant Lanterns now that they should shoot a little bit better, because at the half they were shooting 61%. Right now they're at 68. Kahit paano tumataas na yung conversion nila pagdating sa line.
Last shot time para dito sa Batangas City. A chance to tie or take the lead. King importante, pinasok dito ni Coach Cholo Villanueva. MJ drives, flips it up. And 5.4 ticks left. MJ.
You see how they set up that offensive sequence. The one given the screen was that Olayon, right? And you've got one pass away, said ABLAZA, and on the corner you have JHONG BALORIA. Either way, if that lane gets clogged, it's MJ's decision whether to attack the paint or spray it out to either Sed or even JHONG, who are really good shooters from the outside.
MJ with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Pampanga a chance here. MINA heaves it up. Had a good line, but just short. At dyan po nagtatapos ang ating third period. 6 deadlocks and 4 lead changes in the third quarter alone. Highlights of the game brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration.
The fact that in this quarter, both teams have not reached 20 points output, it shows you this continues to be a defensive game. But you love how John Fa and the rest of the guys have actually pushed the pace and tried to do a little bit better on the fast break. But so far, it's the free throws and this guy right here that has helped out the production for the Giant Lanterns.
Sino ang kukurap dito sa fourth quarter? Tabla tayo. 49 apiece. We'll be back for the fourth and final period. Special deal from OneXBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Fourth quarter na po tayo ng laban ng Pampanga at Batangas City. Ito ang ating fan of the game brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
Yan, very similar, alam mo, Ken, dun sa rebounding output nitong laban na to in the first half. This continues to be an even Steven when it comes to board action. You know, both have 32 rebounds altogether. Kanina is 24-22. Just slight advantage to Batangas. Oh, long free.
Big three-pointer to begin the quarter para dito kay MJ De La Virgen as they reclaim the lead. 52-49. You see the quarter scoring. First quarter belonged to Batangas. Bumawi ang Pampanga, outscoring Batangas by 13 in the second period. But here in the third, dikdikan. And then MJ De La Virgen with 9 points. ABLAZA way off on that shot.
But you know what? Yung couple of 20-point outputs on the first and the second quarter, those to me were really runs to which they responded. This third quarter has established this is definitely a defensive game.
Normal, Mintes. De La Virgen with a rebound. Uy, libre si Sed, but De La Virgen hell-bent on taking that shot. No good. CJ spins. The Tasmanian Devil with a whirling dervish.
Wow, what a move by the Tasmanian Devil. You're thinking he's out of control, but man, that balance of that spin. Said didn't want to commit a foul because he thought, you know, you're not in a good balance position, but boy, the way that he finished that shot attempt, CJ Delfino.
Baloria in traffic. Turnover against Batangas.
Everybody converged inside the paint on that drive by John Baloria, but he did have Sed ABLAZA on that corner. So we see this outlet right here. Wow, what a beautiful spin. You think he's out of control? Nuh-uh. Able to finish right through that left side, right side of the rim.
It's a great move of the game. Born for greatness. CONCEPCION. Way off. MUYANG the rebound. And he'll earn himself a trip to the free throw line.
7th rebound on the game for Larry MUYANG. He's again going to go to the line where so far he's 2 out of 3.
MUYANG playing limited minutes tonight as a result of him being in foul trouble in the first half.
And, you know, you see this last game between these two, Larry MUYANG as well as JLC. Those two guys pretty much have helped, no, that point production in the game. And you love that they continue to be, you know, vital rotation pieces para dito sa Giant Lanterns. That was a double-double for Larry MUYANG, 14 and 11, shot 58% from the field. Samantalang ito naman si JLC was 66% from the field on a 1 of 3 3-point shooting and 3 of 5 from the free throw line.
Clemente, though, has not yet seen action here in the second half for Pampanga.
That's right. Matter of fact, he only has 6 minutes so far logged in this game. But that, to me, just shows you the deep bench of the Giant Lanterns.
Kasi nga naman, may Jan Nermal ka na at Allen MINA. Mark Olayon with offensive rebound. Olayon for free. No. ABLAZA inside. Got blocked. He clears it for Pampanga.
Good defense by the Giant Lanterns that time. They got a chance to push this lead. They're up 1.
Under 7 minutes remaining. MUYANG can't hit the free. Olayon calls in the rebound.
Olayon is getting quality minutes here on the floor. Considerable time for the Batangas Rum Masters.
Did not even play in the first half. Hernandez
man.
strong to the basket. Got it, plus a foul.
That is just crafty scoring by Levy Hernandez. 2-man game, rejects that screen, finds that right lane open, attacks it, and goes for that finish on the baseline against that defense of Jay Moegoles.
The game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
The reason that I say that is, ika nga, sukat ng mabuti ni Levy Hernandez yung atake na yun.
Labang ulit ang Batangas, 55-53. Nermal, laban kay Olayon. Nermal, the up fake. Battle for the rebound. Nermal ends up with it. Forcing it up.
Oh, wow.
Olayon, like you said, providing that steady presence right now para dito sa Batangas.
Wow. Olayon has played almost 10 minutes so far in this game. He has not scored. He has not made a field goal. But his defensive presence has spelled the difference. Good give and go.
Hernandez with a rebound. His 5th of the ball game. Siya ngayon magbababa ng bola para sa Batangas. Under 6 left. Laban kay Muyang. Sidestepping himself to a three!
Oh, wow! Oh, man! And he knew that shot was gonna go in.
Listen to this crowd erupt. Levy Hernandez scoring the last 6 points for Batangas City.
And he shot that ball right in front of us. He knew that he had enough space to get off that shot. And once he released it, he felt good. And he knew that shot was gonna go in.
Pampanga calls for time. Levy Hernandez loving it. And magkaibigan yan dalawang yan.
Kaibigan yan.
Batangas with a 5-point lead, 58-53. Update lang po sa ating player matchup between two Kapampangans. Parehong tubong Mexico, parehong former Arellano chief. But it's the elder statesman having the edge here, Coach Mike.
Agree. And more minutes though on the side of Archie Concepcion. But Levy, 5 lesser minutes, but his production so far on the floor is really good.
Levy Hernandez came out to play. 21 points, 5 rebounds. And still not done. Concepcion though has come up huge. For certain situations para dito sa Pampanga. Right now they trail by 5 points. Clemente ngayon lang pinasok dito ni Coach Pedic here in the second half.
Yeah, and they're gonna need him to score from the outside.
Oh, the block by
wow.
Mark Olayon. 6 seconds left. JLC for free, no good.
Wow.
And De La Virgen gets the rebound.
Wow, Mark Olayon, Ken. He has gotten quality minutes. And he's returning the favor to Coach Cholo.
De La Virgen, muntik nang mapatid. It's a kick ball against Pampanga. Shot clock will be reset to 14.
Boy, you see this move right here. He had all ball on that shot attempt by Archie Concepcion. And he has made life difficult for Archie since coming in and defending against him.
Mula nang pinasok si Mark Olayon dito, hindi na pinagpahinga. Narimuyang! I love it, Coach Mike.
I mean, you love the game, but you love the compete in both these guys and refusing to give up. Levy says, oh, titirahan ulit kita, pero hindi na pwede yan, sabi ni Larry. Oh, wow! Oh, my.
Levy Hernandez, back-to-back freeze. It's now an 8-point ball game. Concepcion, no. Armenion to JLC. 10 on their shot clock. The flip shot will work for John Lloyd Clemente.
Again, another shot going that side of the floor. It wasn't easy for the Giant Lanterns. But right now, Levy Hernandez, boy, he's 4 out of 10 from 3.
ABLAZA way off. Clemente with the rebound. Batangas not yet out of the woods.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Clemente nakabuelo, susugod. But ABLAZA standing his ground, got the stop. Levy Hernandez with 24 points. Under 4 minutes left here in the fourth period.
Coach Cholo calling ice play right now.
Levy kicks it out to Ighalo. 4 on their shot clock.
Good defense.
Ighalo, a second remaining. And it's a shot clock violation against the Rum Masters.
Good defense by the Giant Lanterns that time. You see this 3 right here. Quick ball fake. And he didn't even dip that shot. He went straight up.
He is in a different zone right now, Levy Hernandez. Pero yung sagot galing dito kay John Lloyd Clemente.
Ibang klase yung tapos ng dalawang yun. And again, just quality basketball we're seeing from both these teams. Both having 13 turnovers so far.
Now it's 14 against Pampanga.
Doon sa situation na yun, I think, Coach Pedic was asking for a foul. He felt that, I thought so too, that Alan Mina got hit on the arm. But that was masyadong malapit yung pasa. Didn't have enough spacing on that action for the Giant Lanterns.
Baloria, pinasok dito ni Coach Cholo. He's now playing point guard. Ighalo drives right. Got shut down. ABLAZA, puwersa. That one rolling out. Muyang tracks it down. Napatid siya doon ni Mark Olayon.
Ganda ng activity ni Larry Muyang. Sinasabayan niya sa lahat ng pagkakataon na makakatulong siyang rebound. He is always gonna be there. He has not gotten quality, volume attempts, but man, the effort that he's given off the boards, 9 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, of those 9 coming from your big man in Larry Muyang.
John Fa. Egilos. They get it to Alan Mina against Mark Olayon. 9 on their shot clock. Mina makes his move. Kick out pass. Egilos. A bit off his range, but makes it anyway. The former Batangas City champion back in the inaugural season hits a big shot to pull Pampanga to within 4 points.
And just staying composed. He, so far, has gotten quality shots for the Giant Lanterns. Another basket made. He is now 4 out of 5 from the field. And boy, just quality looks that J.Mo Egules has given the Giant Lanterns.
Batangas with a timeout. Their lead dwindled down to 4, 61-57. Pampanga played at home in Season 3, 4, and 6. As ABLAZA scores para dito sa Batangas.
At that time, ABLAZA using foot speed right there. I guess, was he defended by Larry Muyang that time or J.Mo Egules? Really just claiming that baseline. Look at that trap.
Oh, great pass.
wow.
MINA, the catch and the feed to Larry Muyang. We are down to our final 2 minutes. 63-59. Batangas with a 4-point lead.
What a game this has been, Ken. Neither team is out of the woods here.
Baloria to ABLAZA. Natapik sa likod ni John Fa. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing to Batangas City. But they can review this one under the last 2 minutes. Assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Quick thinking by Alan Mina right there. Catching that ball and immediately releasing it to big man Larry Muyang on that short corner.
Just to add on to my point, Coach Mike, binanggit ko nga, 4-1 ang Pampanga. Their only loss against Batangas was back in Season 5. As we check out here this last out-of-bounds play first.
Ball got tapped.
Tanong tumama ba ulit kay Seth? Ooh.
Oh, that should be Giant Lanterns ball. Sure looked like twice it hit ABLAZA before it went out. That should be Giant Lantern's ball.
Season 5, nanalong Batangas against Pampanga. It was just little bit across here sa Batangas State University. During that time, wala pang talo yung Pampanga. This was the first season with Justin Baltasar. They lost that game. Talking about Pampanga, only one of 2 losses during the regular season. The one against Makati, that was in Muntinlupa naman. So they lost to Batangas in Makati in Season 5. Ngayon, ang Batangas may pagkakataon na naman na makaisa laban dito sa Pampanga here on their home turf. This time dito sa Batangas City Coliseum.
Yeah, that's right. The officials made the right call right there. It sure looked like it was touched last by ABLAZA.
And also for context, lahat po ng laro between these 2 squads except yung very last game nila last season, lahat dikit. Tinambakan ng Pampanga itong Batangas sa Brenzy Giao Convention Center last season. But here, man, another close one. Pampanga just behind by 4 points. Olayon has played almost the entire second half, now trying to guard MINA. Clemente puts it on the deck, laban kay Levi Hernandez. MINA peeks at the clock, 8 seconds left. Allen makes his move, ABLAZA switching on him. JLC for free, no! BALORIA grabs the rebound.
Wow, look at the control off the boards. And they're going to use a little bit of clock here, considerable. They are up by 4.
BALORIA for free. Clemente with the rebound. Pagkakataon para sa Pampanga. MINA saves it. MUYANG falls down. Clemente able to get it. Still a lot of time if you're the Giant Lanterns. John Fa. Clemente. 6 seconds left on their shot clock.
Wow, this defense.
Extra feed. Clemente again.
Oh, wow.
A massive shot from downtown from John Lloyd Clemente.
How about the quick decision of John Fa not to take that shot, not to be tempted to attempt at all, and trying to find the better guys to shoot the 3. Pressure right here. Oh.
BALORIA turns it over. Pampanga basketball with 18.5 seconds remaining.
What a sequence. In the last 2 possessions, you see this here. Clock was winding. MINA had to kick it over to John. John decided no, giving it up to JLC. He's the better shooter than me, and he knocks it down. What a game.
Struggling all game long. John Lloyd Clemente with that booming triple, and here Pampanga able to get a stop, forcing a turnover. They get the ball back.
But what you love about that defense of John Fa, he was single coverage against JHONG BALORIA. Let's listen in.
14? No, what? 14? No, all court, down ball, hey. Archie, Clemente normal. Stop. You are here, Coach, normal.
Okay, nako natin. Oh, guys, pressure natin, passer.
Lahat, rebound. Open the ball.
What do you think, Coach Mike?
Well, it's tough to figure out. I don't understand. He just called out John Normal. And I think that was John Lloyd Clemente, the other guy that he called.
Now, they opted to inbound it from the backcourt. So clearly, I think what they're trying to do here is go for the last shot.
Yeah, most probably. That's the thing. But one other reason might be they want to compact that half-court set with the stingy defense of the Rum Masters right now. And this game is going to be decided by defense versus offense. I say this might be the final possession of this game.
Clemente, MINA, CONCEPCION, Egilos, and MUYANG, the unit for Coach Pedic Di Matulak. Concepcion laban kay OCHEA. 10 seconds left. Clemente for free. No! Concepcion tracks it down. 5 seconds left. Floats it up and in! Batangas still has a timeout with 2.7 seconds remaining. Wow, Archie Concepcion comes up clutch once again.
It was the race for the offensive rebound, but before that, that shot by JLC really looked good. But look at Archie Concepcion chasing for that ball, floater on its way, in a 1-point lead for the Giant Lanterns. All hustle and effort for Archie.
Archie Concepcion also struggling all game long with the biggest shot for Pampanga. Timeout Batangas. Let's listen in.
Maganda? Okay.
Purposes, no? Kay normal daw, kay normal.
Defensive player! Defensive player!
Ready. JHONG. Set. Okay. Ganito ah. Please screen. Ito yung crucial dito. Kailangan makuha yung bola dito. Tama? Ayun. Pag nakuha yung bola, screen. Go. Meron dun. Nothing happens there. Walang pasa dito. Go, JHONG. Then, makatahay ka na.
3 seconds, 3.9 seconds. Guys, expect.
Oh boy. Again, I'd like to say it's tough to figure out what they discussed, but it sure looked like if that first look is not available, they're gonna have a second option to look at. But the thing is, you only have, how many seconds do we have? 3?
3.9.
3.9.
Also, important to note, Pampanga is not yet in penalty. They still have 2 more fouls to give. Now they recalibrate it to 4.1 seconds. Panyamogan, Hernandez, Ighalo, Baloria, and ABLAZA, the unit for Coach Cholo. ABLAZA catches the cut. Hernandez lays it up and in! What a perfectly drawn up play by Coach Cholo Villanueva.
And who better to finish that than that guy right here? Look at that. They tried to cross-screen that one, bringing in ABLAZA to the weak side of the floor. Gets that on the post. A dive slot by Levy Hernandez. What a beautiful finish going glass. That play is very similar to what's called a Brad Stevens winner play. Instead, they tweaked it. Instead of a 3, they settled for this drive by Levy Hernandez. A beautiful execution by the Rum Masters.
Wow, gutsy play by Coach Cholo Villanueva, but still some time left on the clock. 1.1 seconds remaining. Timeout Pampanga, and we'll listen in to their huddle.
When Archie gave it a good chase. Archie gave that shot a good chase. He was just late.
Okay, tuloy-tuloy tayo dito. Levy Hernandez looks like he suffered an injury after
Right.
making the basket, but one last stop if you're Batangas.
Now you look at the 5 of the Rum Masters right now. These are all defensive. 5 players on the floor for the Rum Masters. O'Neal Arim, Don OCHEA, King Importante, Kenneth Ighalo, and one of the best inserts in this game so far, Mark Olayon.
Normal will trigger it in. This is gonna be either a catch and shoot or a play going to the basket.
We still got time.
Normal. Muyang puts it up. Batangas City survives.
Wow.
Boy, oh boy, Batangas has endured numerous heartbreaks over the course of their last 4 seasons. But here, against the 2-time defending champions of all opponents, Coach Mike, they deliver in the clutch and pull through.
Tell you what this does. This game, I feel in my opinion, is gonna boost all the more the confidence of the Rum Masters. You have to remember, the Rum Masters did not get anything off the window. This is really the core players still coming together post-window, and you love this view right here with Larry MUYANG and Levy Hernandez, you know, having a good shot in the middle of the floor. Who else is gonna be our best player of the game? Of course, definitely the guy that's been the hero so far. He scored a lot of points. He's what? He's 26 points of a 9 of 20 shooting. He's got 6 rebounds and, you know, just really good percentage, lalo na from 3, 4 of 11 from 3, and none more important than this play right here, just staying squared and in control towards the finish.
Best player of the game brought to you by OneXBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with OneXBet. Levy Hernandez comes through for Batangas City. Our final score is 65-64.